Hello, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel, IpBoyles. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can trade on Deriv platform or binary platform using $1. So pay closely attention in this video because you're going to learn a lot. You're going to get a lot of value in this video. I'm doing this video for my new subscribers, making this video to teach you how to navigate and trade binary or deriv.com in a profitable way using $1. You don't really need much money in trading binary or deriv.com because there are good strategies that doesn't require much money to trade. So if you want to have a good strategy that will make you money with just a little amount, just go to this video description and sign up within my group, or you can DM me on WhatsApp. Tell me that you really need a good strategy, then I will assess you with that. So let's get to this video right away. So if you're a new trader, you don't know, because I have a lot of DM people tell me that they don't know how to navigate and they don't know how to set up some things. So I'm going to show you everything step by step. So the number one we are going to do, when you come to your Deriv platform, all you get to see is you are going to come out in this home page. So once you come out this home page, this is where you'll be placing your trade if you're trading in deriv.com. Then we have two platforms in this. We have Deriv and we also have Smart Trader. So I'm going to assess you. So once you come to this, you'll see that here is where your balance is, and then once you go to here, you will see that we have USD, Bitcoin, depending on the assets you want to trade on. Also we have demo account here, so we are not doing demo account. Then we go to here. So once you go to here, this is where you find your assets and your currencies to trade. We have the baskets, and this basket is where you find your good basket, AUD, Euro, GGP and USD. So we don't trade with these pairs, right? All we got to do is to go to synthetic. Synthetic is where you find your most volatilities: volatility 10 1x, volatility 10, 25 VIX, 25 VIX 50, VIX 100, VIX 75, boom 500, boom 1000, crash 500. Just depends on the one you want to trade based on the strategy you see me post, or based on the strategy you created by yourself. Then once you are done with this, the next is the forex pairs. The forex pairs are your currency pairs, where you find most major pairs. We have major pairs like AUD APY, AUD USD, Euro AUD, Euro CAD, Euro CHF, Euro GBP, Euro JPY, Euro USD. So there are a lot of them, and you can see we have some even exotic pairs around here, right? Then once you are done with this, you can also trade stock index. We have UX 500, UX 100, the Wall Street, which is the US 30 if you know, and we have Australian, Hong Kong, Japanese. So these are currencies that you can trade on Deriv. We also have crypto, Bitcoin /USD, Ethereum /USD, and we have commodities. So the commodities we have here is gold USD, and other one you have silver, platinum and other ones. So once you are done with this is where you select most of your pairs. So let's go to synthetic. So once we go to synthetic, let's say we select volatility 100 index. And right away here is where you select, this is where you select your ticks, because right now this is a line chart and it is on ticks. So we have candlestick, we have halo candle and other ones. So we always trade with area, and if you want to access your candlestick, you go to 1 minute and then go to select on your candlesticks. So once you select on your candlestick, then you go back. And once you go back, you'll see that we now have candlesticks. This is a 1 minute candlestick, and you see that every 1 minute the candle close in every 69 seconds. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. Once you go to 5 minutes time frame, we wait for the chart to load. So in 5 minutes time frame, any candle that you see here is 5 minutes base candle. The candles you are seeing, both the long and short candles, are candles that created within 5 minutes. Anyone you see here started with 1 minute and end in 5 minutes. Here is where you select your options, where you want to trade rise and fall. Now new Deriv created a new options which is called the multiplier, which is this. Then the second one is the down and the ups and down, which is rise and fall. We have high and lows, which is the higher and lower options. We have the touch, no touch. We have the match and difference. We have the even and odd. We have the over and under. Let's say you select rise and fall. Once you select rise and fall, it's going to be higher or lower than it. So you go here. Once you go here, you read the rules of the game. So that's how you learn this. You don't need much tutorial on this. Just go here and read everything and understand what they mean by each selection that you see. So you can still see your multiplier. Go there and still read the options. They explain everything for you so that you understand it. So you select anyone based on the strategy you want to create for yourself. Then we go to here. Here is where you click, you purchase, or you purchase higher or you purchase lower. And then here is where you put your stake. You can add and you can add, and you can also minus. You can select your seconds and other ones, amounts which you want to risk, duration. It just depends on what you want to do with your strategy. We are going to our smart trader. A smart trader is where most traders trade, because smart trader really looks like binary.com, and a lot of traders trade on smart trader. So before we go to smart trader, we still have most things that you really like to know here as a new trader. You can see we have traders hub, we have trade reports, trade account setting, cashier. Just depend on what you want to select. We have an account settings. This is where you do you see your information, personal details, language, everything you need to access, both your verification, proof of your ID, proof of address, proof of ownership. Then we go to cashier. So cashier, once you go to cashier is where you do your deposit, your withdrawal, and your payment agents and transfers. So right away we go to our smart trader. These are list of accounts which you can open. The first one is Deriv trader, and the second one is the Deriv bot. The third one is the smart trader, which we are going to go in, and the last one is the binary bot. So let's click on the smart trader. So right now we are on a smart trader, and this is how the smart trader really looks like. So here is where you find your account balance, and here is where you select the pair you want to select, and here is where you're gonna trade your options, and here is your start time, duration, stakes. So I'm going to access them one by one so that you see how everything looks like. And then once we go to the downside, you will see that this is where you do your rise and fall purchase, and then you can also, this is where the strategy is being explained very properly. So once you click around here, you will see that we are going to go to the chart section. This is where you are going to upload most of indicators, or where you're going to see your candlestick chart and other stuff which you really implement on your trading. So once we go here, we have the ticks, 1 minute, 1 hour, and day one. Just depend on the type of time frame you want to really trade with. Then once we go here, we'll see that we have a list and bunch of indicators that you can use here. It's not only indicator, you can use most of the price action candlestick, Japanese candlestick, which you see here, and we also use most of technical analysis that you can use to analyze your chart. So you see that we have all the list of pairs, that all the list of indicators, sorry. So go down, there are a lot of them. Here is where you see the most popular ones, and this is where you see your anyone you selected already that is working on your chart. This is where you edit them, and you can still add to favorites. The ones that you normally use, you can add them to your favorite. So once you're done with that, you go back. Then let's go to here. So this is a kind of horizontal and vertical line. Then I don't really do any of this. This is if you want to, I don't just know. So let's go back. So once you're done with that, let's go back. Okay, so let's say you have a strategy to play, or you saw someone created a strategy and tell you that you must trade it on volatility 100 index, and then volatility 100 index, touch no touch, and they select everything. So how are you going to do it? I'm going to show you guys everything. So once you fund your account and you're in real account, then just go to here. Then once you click it, then you go here. So once here is commodity, okay, here is commodity, and here is Deriv pairs. Then you select, scroll down, and then here is where you see your VIX pairs. These are VIX pairs, though you select on VIX 100 index. Then once you select your VIX 100 index, then you go to your options. Then let's say you are trading on touch no touch strategy, then you go down. Then once you find the touch no touch, this is a touch no touch option, then you click on the touch no touch option. And once you do your touch no touch option, then this is a duration. Here is a duration. The duration is where you are setting your minutes and seconds. Then you set to, let's say, 2 minutes. If it's 2 minute strategy, you can still edit it to ticks, minutes, 1 hour, days. It just depends on how the strategy is. Then I'm going to show you guys the most important part of this is the barrier offset. So how do you find strategy once you want to trade a 2 minutes candle, and then you want to have a payout of 2 USD once in every win, and you want to use a touch strategy on this? So how do you find a strategy on this? This barrier offset is where you configure everything. So let's say we want to have a strategy that can make us 20%. Then all you need to do is to reduce your barrier offset to 1.0. So once you reduce your barrier offset to 1.0, then you see right we have 26% payout in every stake that you place. Then all you get to do, once you do that, all you get to do is to then go to your demo account. Once you go to your demo account, this is where you find your demo account. Then you click here and select any account on demo account you really want to trade. Then you go to your demo account and start testing their strategies and see how it works. So let's say I'm using a demo account, and then I want to test this strategy. All you get to do, if you are okay with the payout 26%, then all you get to do is to neither you are creating a strategy of touch or do not touch, because the touch payout is more. There is probability that you win the touch payout, because the do not touch payout is more higher than, we have about 327.6% returns. So it's a very low probability for you to win trade on the do not touch. So the touch strategy is the strategy that you will be testing your strategy on. So all you get to do is to go to your demo account and start testing it out and see how it goes. So let's say I'm using $1 on this. So the $1 will be paying you 26%, which is you'll be making about 0.26 cents in every payout that you have, or in every win that you make in that strategy. So we have list of tools that you can use on a binary trading platform. You can use the floating clock to drive a strategy, and you can also use there is what we call LDP analyzer. This one is where you have your two window screen. So I'm going to show you how the two window screen works. So this is my own two window screen, and this is an iOS version, because you are not going to download this type of two window screen app on your Android phone. The only people that can access this are those that are using iOS. So all you get to do, go to this video description. I'll put the link of this app, and also put the link of the Android version app on how to access them. I also have the video on how to open and set up the two window browser screen on any device that you want to trade it on. And this is my floating clock. This floating clock, I'll also be putting the link on my video description. I have a lot of floating clock that I use. So how does this works? You just click float, and then right away you see it will start floating. All you get to do is to just close it. So anywhere you want to move it, you can move it to the left, right, up, down, bottom, anywhere, just anywhere you want. You feel comfortable to leave your floating clock. So I'm going to delete it and open my two window browser. Some two window browsers use mostly Edge. They use mostly Edge. So all you get to do is to accept their terms and conditions, and then you start using them immediately. So right away you see my two window browser right away just opened. So there is a lot of two window browser. There are two window browsers where you can open like 4 windows in screen. So I can't use much dual screens. I just want to apply only these two. You can move it to the upside, and you can still remove it if you want to remove it and trade only on one window. So it just depends on what you really want to do. Then let's say you want to add more windows from here. You can add 1, 2, 3. It just depends how much windows that you want to trade, but I'm using only this to trade. That's why I don't really need much windows on my two window browsers. So you can still do everything. You can set up your indicator from here, your indicator and chart from here, and then you can use this side to trade. Okay, let's say okay, this is a forex pair. That's why the purchasing button isn't showing. So I have to click. Let me look for VIX 50. So I'll select it to I'll select it to 1 minute. So right away you see it's now showing touch and do not touch. So you can set up your indicator right here, and then you use here for your purchasing button. So this is a very simple one. It's a very simple one. For Android side, you still use the same side. Right now it's running. I don't know if you guys can really hear my voice. It's running right away, but I'll still continue the lesson. So all you get to do is to just use one side window, the upside window, for your indicator side. Then you use your downside for where you click purchasing buttons. So all you get to do is to set up your indicator depending on the indicator you use, or any type of indicator you want to trade with. Just depend on what you like and what you don't like. So once you're done with that, you just set it up and trade. After trading, you can minimize your app. Then after you minimize your app, then you do other things that you really want to do. I still have this one, but I don't really like this one much because it doesn't give me that good space. You can still rotate it to the left side, but I don't really like it. So that's why I don't use this one. If you want me to post more of these binary videos and make more content on strategies that will make you profit, just subscribe